All right, so today we're going deep on something kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
It's like AI, but
Yeah.
not, robots and algorithms taking over the world type stuff.
Right, right.
This is like AI for good,
Yeah.
using AI to actually help people and make a difference.
I like it.
Yeah. So we're looking at this article from Future TechWise blog
Okay.
by Kenton Patterson.
Yeah.
And he's talking about these businesses that are using AI in these really ethical ways.
Ethical AI now, that's a hot topic.
Oh, yeah, it's a huge buzzword. But this article actually digs into how companies are using AI to, solve real problems.
Yeah, getting into the nitty-gritty.
Exactly. So let's dive in.
Okay, let's do it.
So the article really highlights this company ONPASSIVE.
ONPASSIVE, yeah. They're really positioning themselves as like a leader in this whole ethical AI thing.
Okay, so they're an ethical AI-driven enterprise.
That's what they're saying.
But what does that even mean,
Right, it sounds good, but how does it actually translate to making a difference?
Yeah, how are they actually transforming lives?
Well, they're focusing on some pretty major issues.
Like what?
Like poverty,
Yeah.
lack of access to education, healthcare, all these things that are holding people back.
So it's about empowerment then.
Exactly. They're trying to use AI to level the playing field and give people the opportunities they deserve.
I like that, but how are they actually doing that?
So one of the ways is through this really cool platform they've developed.
Okay.
It's called Obless.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, it's an AI-powered crowdfunding platform.
Crowdfunding. Okay, so we've all seen GoFundMe and Kickstarter and all that.
Exactly. But this is where the AI comes in and makes things different.
Different how?
So two major things.
Okay.
Transparency and fraud prevention.
Those are big ones with crowdfunding,
Absolutely, because you always hear those stories about people donating to campaigns and then,
The money disappears.
yeah, or it doesn't actually go to the intended cause.
Right, right.
But with Ownless, they're using AI to basically make sure that doesn't happen.
Okay, so walk me through that. How does AI make crowdfunding more transparent?
So the AI algorithms are constantly analyzing data, tracking the flow of funds at every step.
Oh, wow.
It's like having a digital auditor that's working 24/7.
So you can actually see where your money is going.
Exactly. You can trace every dollar and make sure it's actually reaching the people or the project that you intended to support.
That's amazing. And what about fraud prevention?
So for that, they've trained the AI on these massive data sets of fraudulent transactions.
So it can recognize patterns.
Yeah, like things that humans might miss.
So it can spot a scammer, basically.
Pretty much. It's like having this superpowered detective constantly monitoring the platform.
That's pretty impressive.
It is. It really gives people more confidence in the whole crowdfunding process.
Right, because you're not just relying on good faith anymore. You have this technology backing it up.
Exactly. It's about accountability and trust.
So we've talked about transparency and fraud prevention,
Hmm.
but AI's potential goes way beyond that, right?
Oh, absolutely. We're just scratching the surface here.
What else can it do?
Well, think about accessibility.
Accessibility?
Yeah, AI is opening up a whole new world for people with disabilities.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Like real-time translation, for example.
Well-
I don't know if you've ever traveled to a country where you don't speak the language.
Oh my gosh, it's so frustrating.
It is, and trying to communicate can be such a barrier.
Imagine if you had a device that could just instantly translate everything.
That's what AI is making possible.
That would be life-changing.
It would, and that's just one example.
What else?
There are AI-powered visual aids that can help people with visual impairments navigate their surroundings.
Wow.
And intelligent speech-to-text applications that can give a voice to people who might not be able to speak.
So AI is breaking down these barriers that have existed for so long.
It is, and it's creating a more inclusive world for everyone.
That's really powerful.
It is, but, we've been talking about all these amazing possibilities,
Yeah.
but it's important to remember that AI is a tool.
Right.
And like any tool, it can be used for good or for bad.
So how do we make sure that it's used ethically?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is, and it's something that we need to be really thoughtful about.
Absolutely. So going back to ONPASSIVE,
Yeah.
they're really emphasizing community engagement as a key part of their ethical AI approach.
Community engagement. What does that look like in practice?
So they're working directly with local communities, nonprofits, individuals who are impacted by the issues they're trying to address.
So they're not just developing these solutions in a vacuum.
No, they're actually getting input from the people who will be using these technologies.
That's so important.
It is, because it's about building trust and ensuring that the solutions are actually meeting the needs of the community.
Right. It's not just about imposing some top-down solution.
Exactly. It's about collaboration and understanding the complexities of the issues from the ground up.
So ethical AI is more than just a feel-good marketing term.
Oh, way more. It's about a real commitment to responsible development.
And to actually making a positive impact.
Exactly. And I think that's what's so exciting about this whole field.
It's like we're at this turning point where we can really harness the power of AI to make a difference.
And it's up to all of us to make sure that we're using it for good.
So what do you think, what are some other ways that AI could be used to address social challenges?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I mean, we've just scratched the surface here.
Think about the problems that you see in your own community.
Right.
Could AI be part of the solution?
It's a question worth asking.
It is, and maybe it'll spark some ideas for how we can all be part of this movement towards a more ethical and equitable future.
Well, this has been a truly fascinating deep dive.
I agree. It's been great talking about this.
Yeah, it's inspiring to see how AI is being used to transform lives for the better.
It is, and it gives me hope for the future.
Me too. So for everyone listening out there, keep thinking about these questions.
Yeah, stay curious.
And let's all work together to make sure that AI is a force for good in the world.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us today.
It's been a pleasure.
And until next time, keep exploring the possibilities.
And keep diving deep.
That's right.
All right, take care.
You too.